ladies and gentlemen, welcome at Steelwrist. My name is Paul Helmer, this is Christian Brunner, and we are here at Steelwrist here at the Conexpo. Warm welcome to everybody. Well, sun is shining and we have sunny options for you. So let's take over for the next minutes and have a look at what's about here. What we are offering you is, well, let me say it, working next level. That is a tilt rotating system, and that's even more on an excavator. What's more, usually you have the bucket fixed just that way. Maybe you have an option tilting left and sideways. But we are offering you a 360-degree working with your hand light. And not only on that, we are having also an instrument, a 4-finger grippers, so that you are not only turning with the hand, but you can also grip with it. So that's really amazing, and well, what's about that we will see in the next minutes. But first, some specialties about our system. Well, there are just a few companies in the market worldwide who offer you such a system. We are Steelwrist, and we are offering this even in a special way. So what's special about it? These cylinders are upright. That makes it possible to tighten up the system. That means it's light-weighted but heavy duty. So we don't have that much weight on it, and that makes you saving fuel again day by day. Okay, so let's have a look what's on in that system. We're just giving you some examples. Well, let me say it in a short way. First of all, we are offering you saving a complete machine on your side. How can I say that? Well, easy way. We are switching with the quick copper system. You've seen it taking just a second. And now we put, instead of a bucket, a fork. And with that, we can offer you, well, deloading, for example, the trucks with the material. Or deliver the material on the truck. Or deliver things on your side to the first level. So you, furthermore, can save a complete elevator on the side. Things up on the roof, no problem. You have an excavator. It's long reach, so well, wow. How could that be? Well, actually, you don't need to have a wheel loader who's adjustable if you have an excavator who's as adjustable, even more than that. So, for what? For the basic things, you need to have a wheel loader on the side. Well, no reason anymore. So that's a good deal at the beginning. Okay, the next big deal comes direct after that, because we are increasing dramatically your safety on the side. So within those changing situations, well, there's sometimes the option that an attachment, if it's not hooked, it really could drop down. Makes damage to the ground, makes damage to the attachment, makes damage maybe to the people. Look at that. That's what we call the front pin lock. And in that front pin lock, we are not steady and completely hooked in, but the attachment already is hooked. It will not drop again. Crazy. So, in this combination, we are at Steelwrist an intended system in it, and you will only get it at ours at Steelwrist in that way. Crazy. Okay, so now, what's going on next? Now we have a special bucket. Well, effectively, you can use it with any bucket, no problem. But there's always a durable bucket, because this is also a durable hard dogs bucket for sure. So it's for all day use. Yes, but what is that butt? The butt is that it's special shape. That's curvy style on the back. That makes the difference, and that makes it optional used, yeah, well, in any direction. What you see here is just an example of daily ground using also in the earth movements. And well, if you want to do something with the machine which is not equipped like ours, it's even impossible. You cannot do that. So let's have a look. For those things, you have to have people on the side, 1 or 2 guys extra, to do movements like that. By yourselves, using the muscles, taking time, costing money, or for what? Making machines as effective as possible. That's our job. What kind of machines? Well, we have here Yanmar, and we are an OEM supplier. So that means that we are offering you with machines from the plant, from the Yanmar, from the JCB, from the Volvo. You just say your guy who's taking your machine together with all those, I want to have this, I want to have that, and then you say, okay, I want to have the Steelwrist system on it. Okay, here we go. And that is again the difference, because that means that the big companies already tested it. It's proven that it's a good system, because otherwise they wouldn't be doing it, right? Okay, so you are not a test rider, it's a proven system, and it's now furthermore, it's not only gettable as an OEM system, we can also equip your machine with that. So you have already a machine, a Caterpillar, a Reaper, or whatever, we will do that for you. We make a small operation and implant it. How will that be? Well, we have here, at the end, as I said, the Steelwrist system as itself, the attachment. All those green parts belong to that, and then we follow those cables here inside the cabin, and here we have a changing joystick, and also on the right we have a monitoring system. So on that monitor, for example, you can switch settings, like is it a right-handed or a left-handed operator, what kind of attachment do you have, so you are flexible in the system in itself. More about that operating and how good it is, I will carry on later on. Now let's have the next example. Let me say this is a rock. It's not a bucket, it's a rock. Down there is a pipe or a cable infecting something, and we have to get rid of that rock because we want to have work on that cable. So how can we get rid of that? Usually, well, not that easy, but we are having now here a small bucket digging under that, and you see, even while I'm telling it, it's slipping on the side. So it's fast working, safe working. There's no co-worker, I'm not in the danger zone, nothing is there about, and it's easy way working also in difficult situations. So that's really just one more example for working in that way. We could carry on that the whole day long, but I think you know what's the game about. So let's go back to the question how this would be implanted in the machine. And that is done, well, with a small operation, and then we are changing also in the machine. I can share with you. That is what we call an X control. X control is that joystick that has to be in the machine, and there we have a finger roller on the back, we have a finger roller on the top, and you have different buttons to change and swap options. If it's implanted once, then you can use those options easily and use it for what? A wheeled excavator, a normal one, whatever. And you are able to extend your one hydraulic circuit you have maybe on the machine to more than 5 punches. So that's the really amazing thing about it. And we have different models also on the joystick. For example, Christian's got here other joysticks inside this cabin that I have in my hand. So it's depending on what do you want, what's ergonomic in a good way for you, or what is for your hand the best way to ride. So, in the beginning we have had the overview, then as well we have also a fork finger grip. So that's good to use not only in the 360-degree way, but also the grip things. So now let's have a look at those crazy situations we have in the moment. Those bumper stops, for example, are used to carried by people to the place they have to be. So we have a stable machine already on the side, and we are using the machine for everything what's possible. With that 4-finger gripper you can grip, for example, those bumper stops, put it where they have to be, right at the spot, in any angle, in any way, and save time and save people on the side, so you are effectively better on the way. Now, just put it there, so that's it. Now, that's it, fix it, that's it. Or, if you want, or if you have to build a major rock wall, for example. Okay, how will you get those pieces there if you're not using the machine like that? That's too heavy to carry. If you try to, well, it's taking so much power off, and if it's falling down, well, I don't want to even think about it. But here you can see, well, just take it, place it, you're fine. Be faster on the way, be better on the way. It happens right here, well, no problem. What happens? Who cares? Nobody. Just do it the next time, place it the way you like to keep it, and place it in the way it has to be to put the next piece on your wall. Easy way, easy go, and fast and effective. We had an hour ago we had a client here who is a guy who is renewing pipe systems. But with that, we just can't grab the pipe as itself. You don't have to carry it with 2 persons extra. No, it's round shape, so you grab the pipe by itself without nobody have to be careful right with that along. Or down there in the hole where the pipe is said to be, well, just plug it in directly. That's basic. Okay, one more sample. If you want to touch in the ground, for example here, this surface, how could we do that? Well, we use usually a hydraulic hammer. That's the proper way, I guess. Close, press, use this way of this machine to cut. For example here, if you would do with this, the pressure on the ground, he will go right through, like in the butter. Well, actually he will not do it, for sure, but to show you how it works. So, then, pressure on, that's it. And not only that, if he's turning, he could do sharp edges, easily. Also, that way, if you would now give the pressure on the ground, he will be through right on the way. So, easy riding, smart solution, flexible as hell, that's what we are offering you. Crazy. Well, now there's furthermore one thing. We've heard of power just a second ago. I showed you 360 degrees. Okay. I showed you flexibility. Fine to have. But there's one main part, one more thing. There was some guy who said that sometime. There's one more thing which is important on that. And that's coming up now. That X control I talked before is the steering of that system. And it's not only having thumbs on it, but it's having finger rollers here. And these finger rollers bring to you proportional steering. What is proportional steering? Proportional steering is the opposite of thumb on, thumb off. So it's not only on and off, but adjusting. So we are simulating it here. Well, we're in Vegas, high skyscrapers, 80 floors high hotels and all that stuff. Well, we are building now our Steelwrist tower here at the Conexpo. Well, that's the basement, quite okay. And from that on, now Christian will have to use this fine adjustability to create that tower, because now it's a matter of millimeters placing those wood sticks, hardly used by the way, so it's not that easy. With every show it's getting harder. And then, as an example, on how fine adjustable this machine is. And by the way, that is not a showcase machine. It's not well tuned up or something. It's just the normal system in the normal usable machine like it could be on your side. Nothing special about it besides within our system. One question I didn't answer already, and that could be in your mind, isn't it a little bit complicated to ride? Actually, it's a little different to ride. So if you are an operator and you're asking yourself, well, how can I come into that system? How much time is it for me to ride on in a smooth way like he does, because he's a professional rider for sure? It takes a couple of days, not that long. Actually, if you are sitting in the machine and you are used to ride a machine, you can use it from the first minute on. But to get it in a smoother way, it takes a little experience. But there's one main thing on that. He is in the market since, I guess, 15 years, and if he's coming to the companies later on, let me say some weeks later, and he's asking the operators, okay, should we take it off again? We take it back. We give you the money back, we take the system off. Do you want that? We offer that sometimes. Nobody said that. Nobody wants to have the machine in their usual condition and want to get rid of our system, because it is digging and working next level. And it will be also in the future, that's for sure, because not only in digging, but in general, the future is to get machines as effective as possible. If we agree with that, so the next question that you have to ask yourself, is this even more effective? Yes or no? It is, definitely. And if you combine those two arguments, you come to the tube. Okay, it will be in the market, also in the US, and there will be in the next year a great and a big changing of attachments and usage in such systems. Well, and actually we are in the market here already. We have our ink here in the States, we're giving the support, so this is the company that you have to be. So here, let's have a look how Christian is riding that way. Oh. Okay. Storm went up there, but still standing there. Okay, let's carry on. Well, actually, oh yeah, not to forget that. We are having in the pipeline one or two, maybe three big things coming up and on this year. So how can you stay in contact with us? Well, easy way. The easiest way, like us on Facebook. So we are not annoying you that much, but sometimes we have some funny stuff, sometimes we have some things from big events like here, and sometimes we're coming over with real good new stuff. So it's good to be in with us. Like us on Facebook, easy way. Or you text yourself here, you get the information, the furthermore questions answered here. Well, we are here on the fair, therefore, for sure. Okay, now Christian is on the way to the next level. Wow. Okay. Looking good. Well, more or less perfect until now, but we have still one wood. Let's have a look at it. Melting this also on top. Not exactly as high as the Trump Tower, but as weird as the Trump Tower. Okay, let's check. Oh yeah, here we go. Good edge, Christian, great operator, good rider, and if you want to ride that way, well, here we are. Ask us questions, we are here for you, and stay with us. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, and we are all day here for you. Thank you for your attention, see you in a minute.